Okay, let's look at this problem together. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to look inside the parentheses. We want to get a common denominator. Okay, so between 15 and 20, that common denominator is going to be 60. So I need to rewrite each of these using 60 as the denominator. So I'm just going to drop down my 4 over 105. Okay, now each of these are now going to become a 60 on the bottom. The question is, how do I change from the 15 to a 60? Well, I would have to multiply by 4, right? So I'm going to multiply the numerator by 4. How would I go from 20 to 60? And I would multiply by 3, so I need to multiply the top by 3 also. Now that I have the common denominator in the parentheses, now I can simply subtract the numerators. I have 4 minus 9 and 4 minus 9 is negative 5 over 60. Now we could do this one of two ways. We could actually identify at this point, hey, I can actually simplify 5 over 60. Or you can just go ahead and do your division. I actually noticed that 5 over 60 can be simplified, so I'm going to do that first. 5 over 60 simplifies to 1 over 12. Don't forget your negative sign. So we have 4 over 105 divided by negative 1 over 12. Now I need to do my division, and remember that when you're dividing with fractions, you keep change flip. You keep the first fraction the same, you change from division to multiplication, and you flip the second fraction. And now we're going to multiply straight across. But before I multiply straight across, I'm going to check and see if I can simplify. All right, so there's this trick to check to see if you can simplify by 3. And let me show you that trick real quick. All right, we have the numbers 105 and 12. I know that 12 can be divided by 3 for sure, but what about this number 105? If you take the digits in 105 and you add them up, you get 6. Now, if your sum can be divided by 3, then the big number can be divided by 3. Okay, so since we can divide the sum of those digits by 3, then we can divide 105 by 3. Okay, so let's go back to our problem. We're going to simplify by dividing each of those numbers by 3. Okay, so 105 divided by 3 is 35. And then 12 divided by 3 is 4. So now we're going to multiply straight across. So we have 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. And then 35 times 1 is 35 on the bottom. I'm not sure how we got to 21. But hopefully this answers that question. All right.